Eric Mwadhe with Mwadhe.com. Let's take a look at how one can gauge if a stock is about to pull back after a major run. Here we're taking a look at DGAZ after hitting 32 last week. Right now it looks like it is coming back and breaking through the recent weekly closing high at 28.18, which happens to be the previous weekly closing high late last year, 2015. So now that the stock is moving below that, it shows here that it is failing to break out and failing to hold above 28.18. might suggest that somewhere around here, as long as the stock is failing to hold above 28.18, this looks like a failed breakout, suggesting that one should not be surprised to see lower prices. Also, if you take a look at the RSI on the weekly, right now it looks like we are showing rejection here, and the stock has been rejected as it tried to move above 69.1. So that's a problem here. Rejection at 69.1 can be a problem. The last time we had rejection was during this high here before it pulled back for many months. So right now we are coming back and showing the same rejection at 69.1, which can also be used as a sign of a stock that is tired and is due for some type of a major correction. Don't forget the stock has had a major run, moving from the lows here of about $455 all the way to the highs of 32. That's a big move and probably due for some type of correction. If you take a look at the daily, we can see that the daily is also moving below the previous daily closing highs there, so the breakout on a daily chart is also failing. So now coming back below the previous daily highs, that's a failed breakout. We also see here double top on the daily RSI, suggesting that there could be some serious pullback in store for this instrument. If you take a look at the hourly, we can see here that we have negative divergence. As the stock made higher highs on the hourly chart, we had declining RSI sentiment, suggesting that it was running out of technical strength, and hence the pullback now. So this negative divergence was a problem. Keep in mind, as it made these highs here on the hourly. Here I am using RSI period of 26, just in case this looks a little bit different from yours. So RSI setting of 26, negative divergence, and it's the worst type of negative divergence because the RSI did not move above 61.8 as the stock was attempting to break out and stage new highs. So that's the worst type of negative divergence in my opinion. And also right now we are looking at the line that we had previously drawn for support on the hourly. So this line right now has been broken. It was previously being used as support. You can see here it touched that line and moved higher. Right now we've come back and we've broken through that line of support, suggesting that if you take a look at the weekly, the daily, and now the hourly, the stock or the ETF is setting up for some major pullback in my opinion. Eric Mwadhe with Mwadhe.com. We shall see. Good luck, peace, and blessings. ESC.